Lisa Zimmer here today. How's everybody doing? As usual, we have technology problems, but I think we'll get it figured out. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna eat some crackers while we're doing our video today because I feel like poo. We are going to solve it on camera. All right, let's see who's going to join me today. I'm Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA Blue Diamond. And all that means to you is I love to come on here and help lots and lots of people learn about essential oils. You're going to see me eating some crackers on video. I don't feel my best today, but I always show up, right? Hi, Cindy. Hi, Heather. Hi, Diane. Hi, Terry. Yay. All right, so we're going to talk about how I feel and what I'm doing about it. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Marlies. Okay. So, sorry about the crackers, but got to keep me going. Okay. So, yesterday, terrible headache. Don't know why. I have no idea what's going on. I never get headaches. So then I have to start figuring out, okay, what am I doing different? Because my whole body just does not feel right, right? So start breaking down, what have I been doing? Well, first of all, I've been really stressed. A lot going on in my personal life. And a lot of exciting stuff happening with doTERRA. But I've been running 100 miles an hour for about 3-4 weeks now to keep up with everything that they've been doing so I can take good care of you. And I think my body got run down. I wasn't eating right. I fell off the wagon with eating consistently. And then when I did, I was eating stuff that I don't normally eat. And fell off the wagon with making sure I took my vitamin pack during the day. I need to set an alarm. So that's what I'm going to do next. Because my schedule is so crazy, I need to make sure I take these every day so my body stays in balance. So this is doTERRA's #1 product, Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's a multivitamin with essential oils. That's what makes it special, okay? So I am making sure that I take those during the day. I keep remembering to take them at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So one night I went ahead and took them, and then I was up way too late and messed up my schedule because they give me natural energy. There's no stimulants in them. So they give me natural energy from food sources, from nutrition. Okay, but the problem was I was up late and then I messed up my schedule. Hey, Diane. Hey, Sue. Sue, we got to go to lunch. All right. So Lifelong Vitality Pack. Next, my liver roller. Haven't been doing my liver roller. My liver does not process things the same as you. Super slow. I need to use my liver roller every day. I mentioned that last week, but forgot to mention that it has one of the most important ingredients in it, blue TNC. So I'm going to recap what's in my liver roller. So in a 10 milliliter roller, I just recycle my adaptive rollers and put a Zendocrine sticker on the top. This isn't one of them, but the one I have in my bathroom is an adaptive roller, and I just put a Zendocrine sticker on top. Because I use 10 drops adaptive, 10 drops citrus bloom, 10 drops Zendocrine, 10 geranium, 10 blue TNC, and I think that's it. I keep posting the recipes so you can go find the recipes just by typing liver in the search bar. We are live right now in Yay Oils Public Education. I know I go live a lot of places for those of you that follow me, but you can always type liver in this and get that recipe, okay? Next, I've pretty much fallen off the wagon with everything. Life got a little crazy for me, right? So, not appropriate sleep, fell off my sleep schedule, sleeping 11 to 7 because I was staying up all night, making changes to trifolds and making takes for y'all. If you purchase my tools for your doTERRA business on lisazimmer.net/shop, almost all of them are updated and loaded, all right? So I think I only got like 3 or 4 more to go. But got to stay on that sleep schedule. got to make sure movement every day in some way, walking, running, gym, yoga, bar, doesn't matter. Next, lots and lots of water. I've not been drinking enough water. It's getting warmer and more humid in Florida, and I've been walking outside, not just the gym where it's air conditioned, and I have heat intolerance. I need to build up my tolerance to the humidity and heat here. More water, and I always need to remember to put cinnamon bark, grapefruit, lemon, and any essential oils. So right now, I'm back on the wagon. My friend reminded me today when I said I have the worst headache, my body hurts. She said, first thing, water with citrus oils. All right, I do not have a fever. I checked that. Heather says, glad I'm not the only one who falls off the wagon, but so thankful for LLV and oils. Right? So we all do it. I'm the doTERRA queen, I guess you can say, and I do it too, Heather. So we got to get back on track. I even slacked on refilling my Pilot Max diffuser. So this is why I love the bubble diffuser, because this has been plugged in and going off all week without me having to do anything. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. No negative comments, please, in my group. I was a little disappointed to have to remove someone who attacked members in here because they got bubble diffusers. Some of you got 4 of them. That was a legit way to order. doTERRA allowed you to order 2 bubble diffusers by itself and 2 bubble diffusers with adaptive. No one broke any rules by doing that. Was that the best decision by the company? I don't think they understood the demand that they were going to have of the bubble diffuser because they've never launched them before, all right? So no negative comments. I'm sorry if you didn't get one. Suck it up, Buttercup. They'll be coming out later, right? So just please be kind and positive and helpful in this group. That's what we're all about here. And if you're not kind, positive, and helpful, you will be removed, okay? So Valerie says, here's some positive news. The sun is out in Illinois. Yay! I feel so bad for my fellow Illinoisans. I'm so sorry that the sun coming out one day is all you get. But the good news is it does. So Maria says, do you think or know if they are coming back? They are working on getting more, and the goal is to get them back for sure, right? So no worries there. We just don't know what timeline, all right? Something to look forward to. Very exciting. All right, so why do I love the bubble diffuser and how does it work? First of all, I want to make sure you all know how to do it for those of you that got it. Okay, so it's different than any other diffuser I've ever had. So this is just a whole bottle of adaptive. Keep the dropper, stopper in there, orifice, whatever you decide to call it. I don't care. And you tilt the whole bottle upside down and screw it in. That's it. Right? Screw it in quickly so you don't end up with a bunch of oil in the little reservoir. And it's just going to go off. I don't even know how long. I don't care. You can look at the PIP, the product information page. But it just goes, oop, there it goes, right? Some motion. I'm going to set it over here so I don't eat that. But I love it because that bottle of oil has been in there all week. I can't tell how much is gone, but hardly any. And so that bottle of oil is going to last a really long time, okay? And I haven't had to touch it for at least a week, right? And it just goes. So I have them. I was able to get some at convention last time and leadership this time. I didn't even order any on the website. I don't think I got any. I missed out on them, right? If anyone should be upset, it should be me. And so I have them in every room of the house because it's no maintenance, all right? Oh, Terry, good reminder. So Zendocrine Complex is back in stock, and I fell off the wagon with that one too. Not because I ran out, because I'm always way back stocked on that, and Terrazyme and PB Assist and LLV, right? So grab your Zendocrine Complex. I want to tell you what the difference is between the different Zendocrines. I get this question all the time, so I'm going to pull this up. And I save this information because it's such a common question. So we have Zendocrine Complex, which is the white bottle supplement, right? Diane just had a genius idea. She turns the bubble diffuser upside down and screws it onto the top of the bottle, no drips. Even smarter. Listen to Diane. I'll have to demonstrate that next. All right, so Zendocrine Complex, I'll repost this for you all. I got a great little graphic. There's 3 Zendocrines. There's the white bottle supplement, the brown bottle supplement, and the pure oil. So we call the Zendocrine Complex, that's the one you want to order right now, and I would order multiples and stock up. We call it the Cleaning Crew. So it's a proprietary blend of whole food extracts in a patented enzyme delivery system that supports healthy flushing, cleansing, and filtering functions of the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and skin. These filtering organs have to be kept clean or your body continues to recycle and redistribute toxins throughout your body. For example, if your liver, P450 liver pathway is not clean and open, even if you're using detoxifying supplements and detoxifying oils, you will continually recirculate toxins throughout your body and do more damage. You have got to use products like the Zimmer Liver Roller and the Zendocrine products to keep your filtering organs clean, all right? Support the body's own capacity to rid itself of stored toxic waste, all right? So next, and that is internal, right? That's the white bottle supplement. Stock up. I don't know how many they're going to allow you to buy, but stock up on the Zendocrine Complex, the white bottle, since it's back. I take Chris the Zendocrine Complex every single day. My goal is to use the Zendocrine oil in my liver blend that I talked about at the beginning every single day, rolling it over my liver, bottoms of feet, and lower back. And it smells good. That's why I have that blend, because it's like Zendocrine on steroids, but it smells amazing because I hate the smell of Zendocrine. It's the only way I'm going to use it every day, right? And use it more than just on the bottoms of my feet. I do not use the Zendocrine soft gels because I already take so many soft gels already. I should, so let me tell you why we should. Okay, Zendocrine soft gels. It's called the Maintenance Man. It supports your body's natural detoxification system by helping cleanse the body of toxins and free radicals that can slow down the body's systems, leaving a heavy, weighted feeling, right? These soft gels provide a quick and easy way to consume the doTERRA Zendocrine Essential Oil Blend. Valerie says, I just ordered the doTERRA greens. How do you think they taste? Well, gross by themselves, but I don't take any of the doTERRA nutritional products by themselves. I mix them all together. So my favorite way to use the greens, everybody has different palate, right? I am not a fan of stevia, all right? And doTERRA puts stevia in the protein, I think the fiber, and the greens. And so that is why I have an issue with the taste on the products, because I don't like sweeteners. I would prefer that there was no sweetener in it whatsoever and I could sweeten it myself. But that's not the case. At least stevia is not bad for you. I just don't like the taste, okay? I can taste sweeteners. Don't love it. Okay, so I mix the fiber, the greens, the protein powder, and I really love, for the chocolate, I love putting an avocado in there, so frozen avocado chunks from a bag from Costco, and then my whatever milk I'm using. I'm now on the almond milk bandwagon, Simply Almond, because it's just almonds and water, and it tastes like chocolate pudding. You don't taste the fiber, you don't taste the greens, you don't taste the protein, you don't taste the stevia. It tastes like chocolate pudding. It's freaking amazing, right? And then for the vanilla, I like to do avocado. Something about the avocado thickens it, and I like the texture better, right? And then fruit, like mixed fruit. Raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, dragon fruit, whatever Costco has going on. So they have these super cool little individual serving pouches all in one giant frozen bag. So I'll use that. Or I've got all the berries. I'll use that. That's with the vitamin. But I do love the Costco avocado chunks in there because it totally changes the texture, gives me good fats, right? So that's how I do it. Everybody's different. I know a lot of you love each of them on their own. That's great, but not a fan of stevia. And the easiest way for me to get them all is to mix them all together. One fell swoop. Boom, done. All right, so let's talk about why I use the Zendocrine oil topically every day. It is the contractor, right? It's keeping things going. A powerful blend of rosemary, cilantro, and juniper berry, known for their detoxifying properties and ability to support healthy liver and kidney function, while tangerine and geranium have purifying effects against unhealthy substances, right? So you can use that topically, aromatically, and internally. The soft gels and the complex are internal, obviously. All right. Let's talk about, that's how I'm getting back on the wagon. What else have I missed? I was taking my Terrazyme and PB Assist, so I did not fall off the wagon with that. I need to get my smoothies in my routine again. I fell off the wagon with those too. So hopefully I'm making y'all feel better today. Well, let's talk about my headache. So what do I do when I feel run down? So unfortunately, I'm here by myself right now, and my friends in the neighborhood are super busy. One was out of town, one has family in, or I'd call them. So the first thing I would have done yesterday, if someone could have done it for me, now I'm making excuses, see how I did that, was doTERRA Aroma Touch Technique. When I was not feeling good yesterday, in bed, all I wanted was Aroma Touch Technique. So that is doTERRA's top 8 oils: Balance, Lavender, Tea Tree, On Guard, Deep Blue, Aroma Touch, Peppermint, Wild Orange. I have it memorized because I love it and it makes us feel better no matter what we have going on, right? So instead, I put it on the bottoms of my feet. I had some on my hands and I rubbed it on my lower back, but the proper way would be for it to go all over my spine, all over my neck and back. Smell it as you go, bottoms of feet, drink lots of water, and lay down. That would have been my first choice, right? So Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch. If you do not have those 8 oils, you need to get them added to your LRP cart. The most cost-effective way to do that now is to order the new Aroma Touch Technique kit. I want you to make sure that you get the kit that includes the free $97 training course. You log in, you see how to do it. I just throw the oils on. Even though I'm Aroma Touch Technique trained, I just throw the oils on. But I still like to learn how Dr. Hill does it and why and about each of the oils, right? You get the free $97 course, and it saves like $100 when you order the kit, even as an existing member. Okay, it's an enrollment kit, and you can order it as an existing member. All right, so they've got those kits for everyone now. Make sure you have those part of your daily routine. All right, my tummy was a little upset because I didn't feel like eating. I didn't feel like getting up to make anything. So what can I use? So today what I want to talk about is products that you can use no matter what. If you're in a pinch and your tummy's upset, I don't care what oil is in your purse, grab it and put it on. All right? Do we have better choices? Of course. We have oils for digestive support. Key is, if you're out and about and you're in a pinch, I don't care what oil's in there. Slap some oils on your belly, okay, and smell them. But what do we use regularly? Peppermint, Digestive, Tamer, ginger. Let's look up Digestive in the front of our book and see a fennel, coriander, and see if Digestive is in here. Digestive discomfort. Digest Zen, Tamer, cardamom, that's one of my favorites, peppermint, ginger, fennel. Yay, I missed only one. But then I can go back to the digestive section of my book and look up what else is good for digestive. But I will tell you, I will use any oil on my abdomen that's in my purse if I'm not feeling great. All right, so here are some single oils that are great for your stomach. Black pepper, cardamom, fennel, ginger, peppermint, wild orange. The intestinal lining, this is good information. Celery seed and grapefruit. Your intestines, basil, cardamom, ginger, green mandarin, marjoram, and peppermint. If you ever have spasms, here you go, Randy. This is the book, The Essential Life book from oillife.com, 7th edition. If you ever have spasms, stomach spasms, or like uncontrolled vomiting from spasming, marjoram all over your abdomen. It's great for spasming regardless of what kind of spasming. Liver, basil, cilantro, geranium, grapefruit, green mandarin, helichrysum, lemon, rosemary. Top single oils for the gallbladder, geranium, grapefruit, turmeric. Pancreas, fennel, geranium, ginger, and thyme. You see geranium a lot, don't you? That's why it's in my liver roller. But I hate the smell of geranium and Zendocrine, so I made it smell magical with Adaptive, Citrus Bloom, and Blue Tansy. But there's also liver, organ, and tons of other benefits with those oils, which is why I picked them. All right, so blends for digestive. Digestin and Tamer support digestion and elimination. Slim and Sassy blend supports stomach, intestines, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, fat digestion, and satiation, helping you feel satisfied. Aroma Touch supports peristalsis and bowel tone. Zendocrine supports gallbladder, liver, and pancreas. I did not know that about Aroma Touch. I use Aroma Touch every day in some way. I have it on my neck right now for my head discomfort, right? So that's another great oil for head. All right, so other oils that I've used in a pinch. So I always have with me, everywhere I go, Adaptive, Rose, Neroli, Magnolia, Peppermint beadlets, and On Guard beadlets. Those are just a given, all right? I remember we were going to a Kelly Clarkson concert one time, and all I had with me, because I had my ID and a credit card and the little old Mother's Day Neroli little mini in my pocket. That's all I had. We're getting ready to go into the concert. We're out of town, of course. Ate somewhere new. Searing pain across my abdomen. I'm sweating. Not good timing. Did not have digestin. Did not have peppermint beadlets. Did not have anything. I rolled neroli all over my belly like a mad woman, up and down my forearms. My belly, I unbuttoned my pants and went from my pubic area all the way up to here, all over my back, kept smelling it, rubbing it on my neck. Never happened again. All gone. Right? I don't care what oil you have in your purse. If something goes wrong, slap that oil on it, okay? They have so many beneficial properties that we don't think of. We're trained to think digestin oils just for digestive. But did you know you could put it on your sinuses for a for a sinus headache? Oh, I didn't bring digestin. I was just thinking, I'm going to do that. Maybe it's sinuses because things are blooming here. You can put digestin across the bridge of your nose for a sinus headache. Yep. All right. So I don't care what you got going on, grab an oil. Something's going to be helpful. All right. Randy says, thank you. I have an older version. I just can't confused with the blend names. They aren't called the same thing as what doTERRA calls them. Oh, Randy, so super easy. I may have even loaded it in here. If not, I will. I have a little cheat sheet, and it tells you the blend names. And if you look on the side of your doTERRA bottles, they do call them the same. So Deep Blue is Soothing Blend. In your old Essential Life book, it's going to say Soothing Blend, and that's Deep Blue. It's confusing. the book companies, in order to use the blend name Deep Blue, they have to pay doTERRA 10% of sales. And they did not do that in the past, and now they do, I'm guessing. And so now in the new versions, they use that name. So I would spend the $30, $35 and get yourself a new book, Randy, because it's got all the new oils in it too. All right? Victoria says, what do I do for throwing up? So Digest Zen, peppermint, ginger, fennel, all those things that we talked about like 3 minutes ago. Just pick which ones you have, roll them all over your abdomen, smell them, roll them on your lower back, bottoms of feet, whatever you can get to, and marjoram. All right, marjoram, especially for vomiting. Okay. Jennifer says, lunch with Lisa before the third snowstorm comes in Friday night for Northern Dakota. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Your weather is terrible. All right. So Digestive to settle my stomach. And I haven't drank or anything. I just think I got way too worn out. Oh, Krista has a great tip. Ginger drops. I also take peppermint beadlets regularly. Right, for anything digestive. I take them regularly anyway, but especially if something digestive is happening or for bad breath. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about today? We talked about your bubble diffuser. Let's talk about the Pilot Max. This is my new favorite diffuser. It, once again, went around the whole house and replaced all my diffusers with this. Love it, love it, love it. You charge it, fill it. Don't overfill it or it won't come out. This baby pumps out. And go put it on your island. Go put it anywhere you want because there's no cord. There's nothing I dislike more on my island than a diffuser with a cord. All right, so Pilot Max, and look how big it is. As big as my head. So the small Pilot was lovely, but it didn't hold hardly any water. It's made for travel and definitely for the car. So this has replaced all the diffusers in every bedroom and on my kitchen island. Right? Get that. You can. It's LTO, limited time offer. Don't dawdle. Didn't believe me on the bubble. Don't dawdle on this because now that the bubble is gone, everybody's going to go for this. And it comes with the melama oil, which is incredible. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it doesn't matter. It smells incredible. It's citrus with a hint of floral. It's absolutely fantastic. Right? Anna says, oh my God, I love the Pilot Max diffuser. My other diffusers are finding new homes. Me too. I'm even like I have neighbors that don't have diffusers yet, and I'm giving them an oil, like orange or grapefruit, something inexpensive, and my old diffusers to get them hooked and loving them. Vicky won the bubble diffuser. So Vicky, I think your bubble diffuser should be there tomorrow if you haven't gotten it yet. All right, tell me what you use and what you love, all right? That's how you get to be a winner. So I think we've given away maybe 7 or 8 bubble diffusers so far. So very excited. That's probably all I'm going to give away now. I want to save them for new customers and gifts and make sure that we do have them in every room of the house. Jackson's going to need one at school come August. He's going to need one in his dorm room, so I got to save one for him. Okay. Oh, let's talk about some changes coming up. Are you ready? Some exciting changes with doTERRA. I just got news late last night. All right, product inventory updates and reminders. doTERRA always has an updated product availability page on their website, but I'll always update you. So Citrus Bliss, the formula is changing. They are transitioning the previous vanilla formula in it to doTERRA's new vanilla. If you love Citrus Bliss, just the way it is, stock up because there's a very small amount of inventory left of the old formula Citrus Bliss 15 milliliter. It'll be transitioning to the new formula soon, so this is your last chance to get the original blend. Melama update. We've sold out 75% of our inventory of the individual Melama blend. We've received so much positive feedback about this precious blend. However, it is an LTO, limited time offer, and we have limited inventory available. Do not hold your orders if this is a must-have blend for you. We still have the Mother's Day offerings of the Gua Sha Beauty Collection and the Pilot Max with the Melamma. All right, diffuser bundles. doTERRA is getting ready to change their diffuser bundles. For the past 3 years, they've offered diffuser bundles, which are a really good deal. I don't know if you've noticed them. All right, so go check out diffuser bundles on the website. They're giving us a heads up that the current bundles are only going to be available through April 30th. All right, so if you've had your eye on one of those bundles where you get free oils with it, go snag those. All right, the new bundles will be announced in May. If you saw a sneak peek somewhere, please don't post it here. doTERRA would like that to be a surprise May 1st, so please respect their wishes. The current bundles, you can get the Dawn humidifier with Breathe and On Guard, La Luz diffuser with Peppermint and Wild Orange, Pebble diffuser, that's the little one, with Breathe, and the Sweet Dreams kit with Serenity soft gels, Serenity oil, and the Rome diffuser. All right. I'm going to be honest, I like the Pilot Max. So snag the Pilot Max and she won't be able to get it anymore. All right. I'm just looking at what the next ones are, but they've asked us not to share, so we're going to wait and surprise you May 1st. So in my honest opinion, the diffuser bundles are lovely, but my favorite diffuser right now is the Pilot Max. So get that with the Melamma oil. All right, what else do you want to know about today? We talked about head and neck discomfort, feeling run down, getting back on the wagon, what our daily routines should include, liver health, Zendocrine Complex, Mother's Day gifts. Be sure and get the Gua Sha collection because it comes beautifully packaged for Mother's Day. Krista likes to diffuse Citrus Bliss and add the doTERRA vanilla. It smells like a creamsicle. Love that. Victoria loves to diffuse On Guard, Breathe, and Serenity. That was my first nighttime blend. I think I started with Serenity, then added Breathe, then On Guard. Got to get ready for my next video. Tammy says, now I need to get the Pilot Max. Get the Pilot Max. Definitely. You're going to love the Melamma oil, but most importantly, you're going to love this diffuser. You can just pick it up and move it, right? If you want to move it to the laundry room, move it to the bathroom, move it to a mud room. Randy says, anything for a nursing mama. Yes, yes, yes. What do I have for a nursing mama? Let me grab my book. Jennifer says, can we discuss what they may come up with for Father's Day offering? Oh, I have no idea. That's a great question. Allison says, I missed it. The Pilot Max is going to be discontinued. The Pilot Max is a limited time offer item, Allison. It was only brought out for April. So you do want to snag those. I would get the maximum. So nursing, let's look up nursing. See if that comes up in the front of my book. Nope. All right, so I'm going to go to pregnancy in my book. And they'll have some tips in there for nursing mamas. So one of my biggest suggestions is post-pregnancy maintaining health. They suggest myrrh, clary sage, Zendocrine, basil, and whisper. Hormone balancing, organ cleansing, mother-baby bonding, myrrh. Mother-baby bonding. Who was that asked that? Randy. Myrrh is the oil for bonding mothers and babies. All right, so I'm going to go to the detail page 401 about pregnancy. If you're nursing, right, so avoid peppermint. It can dry up your milk, right? So just avoid peppermint. Awesome. So this is how great this book is. Are you ready? So one of the categories right here, when it told me to go to page 401 through whatever, on page 403, essential oil usage for pregnant and nursing women, right? The oils offer some of the most powerful support nature has to offer. and essential oils like doTERRA, only doTERRA, are safe because of our purity, right? You can use the oils aromatically, topically, and internally, as long as you're paying attention to which oils. During pregnancy, I know you're nursing, but during pregnancy, for those of you that are watching, there are a couple oils to avoid, like clary sage. Clary sage can induce labor. So make sure you have a book to support you. My favorite book for pregnancy, birth, and baby is Stephanie Fritz. Stephanie Fritz, Pregnancy, Birth, and Baby on Amazon. My favorite book, all right? That book I learned too late that had I used grapefruit oil on a regular basis, like 16 drops a day, I could have maintained healthy progesterone levels and sustained my pregnancy. I was not able to sustain my pregnancies. I lost 2 babies, one at 6 weeks and one at 14 weeks, and was only able to carry my son Jackson to term. And I was so sick the whole time, and it was very horrific pregnancy. But luckily I ended up with 1 healthy baby, right? But that book is incredible. It's for pregnancy, childbirth, and baby. So there's nursing tips in there too, Randy. All right, let's talk about nursing. So fennel helps promote milk production, prevents clogged ducts, infection, and thrush, right? So just like your oils, grab your fennel, put some coconut with it, coconut oil, right? And massage it on. Lang Lang alleviates tender breasts and sadness. Clary sage promotes milk supply and hormone balancing and boosts mood. Lavender promotes milk production. I did not know that. Prevents tender sore breasts and nipples and helps with clogged milk ducts. So the best solution then would be to take fennel, Lang Lang, clary sage, and lavender, 5 to 10 drops each, depending on how much, how strong you like them. Make a roller, 10 milliliter roller, say 10 drops each, the rest coconut oil. Massage it on your abdomen, on your ankles, on your breasts, right? So blends, Whisper balances hormones and helps increase libido. Adaptive helps support mood and alleviate sad feelings. What's missing from this list, because they're my faves, for rejuvenating libido: rose, neroli, magnolia, and more neroli. Okay, so hope that's helpful for you, Randy. Good question. All right, let's see what other questions you have. Tammy made her daughter fennel rollers when she was nursing. Awesome. All right. Diane got her bubble diffuser. Yay! Susan has bubble diffusers on the way. Jackson is my rainbow baby. Aw, Andrea had her daughter after 4 miscarriages. I'm so sorry to hear about your miscarriages too, but so excited that you got your daughter. All right, Diane says, I can tell you've lost more weight, Lisa. I have. So we have a new problem to solve. Are you ready? So excited to lose this weight, right? Hey, Adam. So excited to lose this weight and was so excited about the changes in my body. I've lost at least 20 pounds. I'm down to 120 to 124 depending on the day. So I've lost anywhere from 20 to 25 pounds and very healthy, exercising every day, trying to stick to that sleep schedule, was eating decent, not perfect, but moving all of the time. No sitting watching TV like I used to do, okay? And then working on emotional health and positivity, right? And making sure I'm taking my supplements. Look at how much smaller I am from side to side. You can't, oh yeah, so anyway. New problem. So I shrank because what I'm doing is stuff to make me thinner and more lean. So yoga and HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training. So I walk for 1 to 2 minutes and then I run for 1 minute. And I walk for 1 to 2 minutes and I run for 1 minute, okay? The weight just whoosh went right off. But now, because of how fast it's come off, I'm dealing with excess skin. Ew. I was so excited about how my body looked, and so now I have excess skin. So next, what I'm going to work on is muscle building. So I need to make sure that I'm back on the wagon with my LLV, my TerraZyme, my PB Assist. I didn't fall off the wagon with TerraZyme and PB Assist, but they also help with muscle building. And doTERRA's protein, fiber, and greens. I need that protein. I should be eating protein within 30 minutes of working out, all right? So now my next step is, in addition to the yoga and the HIIT, I need to be lifting weights to help bulk up the muscle, to maybe fill out some of that skin so I don't have the excess skin. Also, hydrating cream, tip from Diane, and other Diane, Yarrow Palm Serum to help tighten skin. I think we talked about tightening skin a couple videos ago. Anita loves CrossFit. I could get addicted to that. I could see that. Let me see if loose skin's on here. I don't remember what was skin. Okay. So yeah, the whole skin section 360 we went through the other day, but I want to go through it again to remind myself, and then I got to get off our video here. 360. Where was it? Skin. Loose skin. All right. To tone your skin, arborvitae, basil, cypress, Douglas fir, frankincense, lemon, lemongrass, rose, sandalwood, lang lang, citrus bliss, immortelle. There's a whole bunch of recipes in here, folks. Huge section on skin, hair, and nails. So my nails are doing great, though, which is ironic. I have a feeling my nails are doing better from... I did get back on the wagon with using my Digestive roller every day with DDR Prime in it. I knew that a long time ago, but once again, fell off the wagon. So Andrea says, extra immortelle in your hydrating cream and Yarrow Palm for loose skin and stretch marks. Susan says, I have some great tips for losing the excess skin since I lost over 100 pounds since 2016. Wow. Awesome. Cypress is amazing for the skin. Yay. Okay, so I'm getting on the wagon with the cypress. All right, I got to run. If you want to learn more about the doTERRA business, please hop on over to Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips. I have a special guest coming on who has not taught a doTERRA class for 2 years, and she had great success at her first class using my trifold and my make and takes. So hop on over there and come listen to Joy and I as we tell you more about it. Happy oiling. Have a great week. See you next week.